I play this shit in a minute. Back at it. Receivers stats. '94 speed, '96 speed, '96 speed, '93 speed. Yeah. 'Kay. I ain't played this in a minute.
Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Huskies will kick this away to start us off.
Might be a little rusty. I ain't played in a minute. Let me see if I still got it.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Michigan's offense will get the chance to start this game off. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag. He kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a reason this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Just under
the crowd
is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, it's a reverse.
Yep. Got 96 speed.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Ooh, Choppinsworth. Ooh, I still got it. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage.
Let's go.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half.
I think he got hurt.
The defense better regroup after that big gain of its first and goal just outside the 5. He's swarmed by the defense. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry on. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Kongbo.
Hustles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. It's like about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came on the field locked in and focused.
I'm ready for 26 to come out.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return this time, but the 24. Good coverage. So Washington's offense gets their first crack now. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down.
I love Michigan's uniforms. That'd be so
You're
good.
going to have a great defense right now in college football. You better
The helmets, everything.
And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
First down here for this offense. One back in the backfield and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage. Not giving
I said I ain't played in a minute. Let me see if I'm a little rusty.
It's really solid defense on that play.
Ooh, good hit.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Third down after that running play. Looking to throw. It's McCormick. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You've got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
He'll hand it off.
Oh, tackle him.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Might have to go 3-4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, and throw the ball downfield.
Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a
Where you going?
quarterback. They've had some great play.
Might want to regroup.
Over the years.
Robert Keenan, good tackle.
After that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is limited on that screen play. It's a solid game for the first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Let's go from the passer.
They made the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And they're trying to punch
Make the
it
tackle. Oh, you got to make the tackle.
Powers into the end zone.
Damn.
Touchdown, Washington.
Got to make the tackle.
By this offense, and especially
Do something like that.
every single time they gave the ball, he's getting.
I'm getting ready for the draft, man. Shit, need to hurry up. It's like 3 hours.
If I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
You know, I like to check it. Test them corners. I got 6'5" receiver.
With the running game. See if they can do it again. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, should have did it. He had it stuck. Run it again.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Foster.
Chris Priceman, ooh.
Breaks the tackle.
Good catch.
Makes a decent gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knows exactly what he wants to do with the football. He will go to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Whoa, that's a tugger.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds.
By him. This is what he does.
On the ground. Nice play. A run picks up
Combo
first down yardage
from Miami, Florida. Ooh.
And the defense
Run it again, run it again, run it again.
Short gain. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the running backs got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, this is what years has always been offensive. I've been always impressed with defenses that when you need their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it.
Oh! Damn.
That's a
Thought I threw a pass through.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to come away with points.
It's all good. It's still early.
A field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Good defense. Punt that shit. Let's go.
For no gain. And the Huskies will have to punt this one away.
You got the best defense in the nation. It's easy. You can turn up all over it.
When he's got some space here. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
We all right.
First play of the drive. Now they're set up at their 40. And
there's a good block.
He's brought down out.
He got 99 speed.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
D. Whitfield. The boy's explosive.
Tailback with another carry.
Ooh. Break the tackle.
Down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
I got running backs.
They're going to run it.
Ooh. Poppy.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. So many good backs.
Nick Chamberlain.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch. The Wolverines.
Ain't that little pitch and catch in the yard, you know what I mean? You just throwing it around. Touchdown. Oh.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's
Hey, lucky. That was a touchdown.
The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker is coming downhill curve.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And will get him down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And the quarterback is going to make a
Come on, man. Y'all got a block. Damn.
He's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw.
That's a pick. Let's go. Take a picture, Trick.
Intercepted.
Let's go.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Let's go. Fairly. Chance Fairly. All right, let's score. Gotta get a tug, man. Defense is playing.
And they'll use the ground game here.
Ooh.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far.
Might switch my quarterback in the second half, though.
And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start.
Where y'all gonna go?
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Right back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. We want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Foster.
Ooh, touchdown. Oh. Lucky they made that tackle. Let's go.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Old school Michigan football.
Against their own end zone.
Fullback, touchdown. It's easy.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
The interception was huge for us. Huge. We needed that.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Ooh, good hit. And fumbled up.
The Washington offense retakes the field here. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. Hey, this guy's living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back.
Quarterback gets a sack.
Robert Keenan.
Loss on the play sets up the second.
That boy's balling.
From the 18. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Where you going? Where you going? Where are you going?
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's McCormick. On the move, looking deep.
Ooh, yeah, money.
Incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up
money.
The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
I ain't even ran my play yet. I usually ran.
Offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down.
I flip it, go the other way.
On the handout, they'll test their right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he going to have a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down and 10.
Almost. That was an almost hit.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I could just run the ball on Washington. I don't even really got to throw it.
The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they reverse that for a big play, and it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable. That certainly has a lot of value.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle was made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces
One of the best plays to run, really. Jet sweep.
It can create some vertical
Can't really. If you got a speedy enough player, you can keep dominating.
But tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
Mormon beat him. You're 6'5". Run it again.
In for the 2. To the air, it's Foster.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Williams.
So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point
It's about to get ugly.
Stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be a return.
Ooh.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Gotta have him back. He's too dangerous. 99 speed, real. Plus, I need Kreisman. He's one of my main receivers. I need him out there. He don't need to be returning no punts. And picks.
To punt it away. Can they begin to click now?
Back on the first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Yeah, Rogers from Oakland.
Second and long from the 16. And now they'll run it on.
Oh, where you going?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss.
Defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't
Come on, one more stop, 3 and out.
Inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Don't throw it. Don't throw it.
Now lets it go. It's
Funny.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
Lovato.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Foster. Quick throw, test in the middle.
Ooh, break the tackle. That's a tug.
Right side downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Wolverines begin a new
I one thing with this play, I'm not going deep every time.
Back to throw again. And he pulls in the catch.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite get
And
in.
he's baby Randy Moss.
First and goal for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
Ooh, touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5.
Get on.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Oh.
Picks up some blocks. Can he make it?
Damn.
Touchdown, Huskies. He'll stroll into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner is brought down.
Would have got to the outside. That was a touchdown.
That return backfires on him. Now, our offense is stuck with the ball inside.
Wow, we can burn more time.
The ball is caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it here. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the deep.
And they heave it deep downfield.
Oh.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
All good.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial.
We don't got to score right quick anyway. Burn more time.
He can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But a good effort and a good play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him and force that incompletion.
One in a row.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's McCormick. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called. A touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Completion makes it second down.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seems to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost him.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes
They only got one timeout left, though.
Time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Long enough and good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And it's a roughing passer. Let's go.
There's a flag down. This might be coming back.
Oh, it ain't. That's a tug. Let's go.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play.
Turn up. Let's go, man. Throw it up, he'll catch it. The dude 6'5".
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Ezekiel Williamson, boy.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Here's kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power.
Yeah, I just run the ball. Yes, enough.
And his ability to
like I said, I don't really got to throw it. I was just trying to get the lead up. I had to get a tug, though. They scored.
This kid could hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
I mean, they kicked the field goal. I had to get a touchdown before I had to get ball. That shit was crucial.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field.
Come on.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground.
Boy, Rockets wreaking havoc.
That's been a big theme. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun.
He ain't running the ball. Rockets got hurt.
Behind the line, a loss of 4. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very
low. Oh, it's roughing the passer, though.
Throw it is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about.
Yeah.
Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty.
Damn, man. That was a good play, too.
After that roughing the passer penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop.
Now keeps them on the field.
6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down to crosses midfield of a 46. A solid run, making first down yardage.
Got some, please.
To the air, it's McCormick. Quick throw, catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Damn.
Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes the lead 11-35-24. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ball. And right down they go.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive in the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The tackle is made.
The quarterback in.
On the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, that area that we live in right now, everybody wants to slow the field range, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and this defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of defense has...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play.
Speed kills. Simple as that.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Caught quickly.
Checker.
After a big first down gain,
I forgot about you, Checker.
Opportunity Kirk to take a shot here. To throw, it's Fisher. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I need to run more packages for Checker.
Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket, trying to create here on the move. He goes for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to score the winner to the right side.
Let me run match.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead. So you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Point after, up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Coverage team able to bring him down. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Oh, we do that. We make adjustments. For sure.
So back to their own 9-yard line, it's second and long.
Rogus. Somebody call the police. He out here hitting boys.
Back to throw. It's McCormick. On the run here. Let's it go.
Oh, that should have been a pick, dude. Good defense. That should have been a pick.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down.
Safety. That's a safety, bruh.
And the Huskies will have to.
He did the rights in the end zone, bro. That's a safety.
He's on to punt it away now. He's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50.
Oh. Oh.
Now they finally get a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Who makes the grab? They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Solid tackle able to get him down.
I'll put Checkwa in there, though. I like Checkwa. Let him get some burn. He's a 5-star. I'll put Lincoln in there, too. Nice, man. I'm going to take Williamson out in the 4th.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see what the penalty is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So they have to come up with something here.
Might be another tugger. Williamson, Ezekiel Williamson, he's 6'5". He's 6'5". That's a first down.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Should I throw it or should I run it?
Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
He dropped it. Oh, Ezekiel, you can't be dropping it. That's a touchdown, bruh. That's a touchdown, dude. Run it again.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stop the run. Back to pass. It's Fisher. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tip their hands.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead.
Mitch Ebron
Is on.
from Denver, Colorado.
Add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Washington offense retakes the field here. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together with this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. And it's good for a 1st down.
Go back to 3-4. It's working.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play.
Sometimes when you're running something and it works, stay with it, shit. Till it don't work no more. That's a pig. Take a picture trick. McGinnis from Miami. Ooh, McGinnis.
That's a pick and a long
Let's go.
finally being taken down.
Hey.
This quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Oh yeah, for sure. It for sure is. They lucky I ain't running back. I was trying to.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Ooh, that's roughing the passer.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Roughing the quarterback. Quarterback hammered after the throw. It's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Fisher.
Ah, I forced it. I forced it. I forced it. I got greedy.
This defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game.
I said earlier, just run the ball.
Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback off.
Oh yeah, you better slide.
Something happened.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open.
My man, I fucking threw that pick on that damn goal line. So in the red zone.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Just ran away from the defense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they
Let me just run the ball.
complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great 1st step in trying to break.
Don't give the team points, man. Shit.
All to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Turn begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Come on, the running backs in.
For a loss of 1.
Combo more of a downhill runner.
The clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The defense coordinator is always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Hunt over the middle.
First down.
It's Williamson. It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down. Working with
Williamson balling out.
Coming, and they deliver.
Stop there for no gain.
He running it.
Brings us to the end of the third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They got to get feeling pretty
Put them foes up. It's the fourth.
Let's review how we got here.
Put them foes up. Foes up. Put them foes up.
Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
So, he running it.
Getting closer to midfield now. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Yeah.
Offense will have to overcome the holding.
Do that again. You on the bench.
And the Wolverines churn out another first down. They'll run it to the right side.
Congo.
Breaking free in midfield.
Come get a dose of them.
The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. They'll try the right here. Gaining 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense has done a nice job here being able to contain the run game, helping just for 2 yards. Just to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal.
Dude, that's a touchdown.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up.
Man, we stacked that receiver.
Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on.
Running toward the end zone, the defense forces a cover it there.
Well, the offense
don't be fumbling it.
Jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's
Juan Fisher can't be fumbling it. That almost cost us.
We're going to score with a run to the
That's a tug.
touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you think this guy went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
Let's see some. Terrell Hannah, let's see what he got. I would put in all my subs, but I don't know. It's still kind of a game. Washington's still kind of in it.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Got him, coach. Come here. What Scorpion say? Get over here. Get over here. Let's go.
Second down and long.
We some head buses. We some head buses.
Back to throw. It's McCormick.
We some head buses. We some head buses. We some head buses. Get off the field.
There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Oh, it's third down. One more stop.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Oh, yep, he dropped it. Good hit, long arcs.
Now it brings up fourth down. The Huskies will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to midfield.
You got 99 speed.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Get some space around the 30. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, I'd say this run.
Let's see, this quarterback got an arm.
We've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense.
Anna,
he
a fire starter.
Given a quarterback time to throw, they've been able to run whatever they want to.
So he's got an option with him though.
Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
And this one goes.
He's not that fast.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's third and short at 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's
oh, that was a good hit.
taken down, but he does have
That was a good hit.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive.
Washington trying to hit. They playing mad. I like it.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he stopped after 84 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. There is a crucial play coming up. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the tailback's got it again. The defense is all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive.
Ooh, touchdown. Chamberlain.
And this one is getting ugly.
1200. That's his first career touchdown for Michigan. Nick Chamberlain, what a catch.
The offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Now the try here for the extra point.
He was waiting for him. I think that's his first one of the game.
The kick is up and good.
He wanted that.
On a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive.
Ooh, blown up. They might want to take their quarterback out. He's taking a beating. He really is. You're trying to go for the depletion. We deplete out here, this defense. Look at that. That's another one. Might want to take him out.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out.
That's the only thing I'm saving him, really.
egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. First down, we're going to throw the ball.
Oh, shit, my corner is ready to play.
Tackle made for a big gain.
This offense isn't giving up.
Turn up.
Fourth quarter, you're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show.
Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. That's 3-0.
Get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses
Right here, my boy's running like a man possessed. He's been doing it since he was a freshman.
And the other one didn't. Simple as that.
If I would have let him play the whole game, he probably would have 300 yards rushing. But I got other running backs. I'm playing like 3-4 running backs right now. Shit, just put them all in the game, let them play. Because by the time he's so good, he could get 100 yards in one quarter. He done did it before. You can get a tug though. Yeah, who we got next? Ooh, that's a lot of firsts on the list. Damn. Robert Keenan, 8 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. We got a bye week. A lot of these guys gonna probably end up signing. Do the recruiting after the game. Let me see. I'm stacked at every position. I'm not really worried about no recruiting, to be honest. Soft sales be working. It's good to do though. Ooh, I'll give them a visit too. Oh, it's way too early though. Early in the season, it's a lot of time left. His run block finesse is 84, lead block's 90. Yeah, we need him. Only thing I can't give every player a visit though. That's the only thing, If he's selective of who I could really give visits to. Once they lock out, I'll just remove them. Shit. And the basket's in the mix. I'm back. I'll let him go to Oregon. I don't really need no more wide receivers, but he's first on the list, so, and he's a 5-star at that. George Longbow from Grand Black, Michigan. 6'3", 210, physical. You got 94 speed, 75 strength, 68 awareness, 92 acceleration, 81 short route, 85 catching, 90 spectacular catch, 84 release, 81 catching. 85 catching traffic, 81 catching, 98 jumping. Mental is the natural, clear-headed team player, and he has 50-50 and sure hands. So he's catching everything pretty much. At Michigan, we're turning into LSU as far as receivers. We got a lot of receivers on the team, and some of them just sign on their own. I don't even really be recruiting all of them because I already got so many. Okay, I ran out of points. Let me do the depth chart right quick. I make sure all my wide receivers play though. So I'll check well. Check and Lobato though just go play. So I'll let Lincoln and Crossman play like in the second half. Make sure everybody play though. We got Rutgers at home. Three, 5 tight.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway.
I know D. Whitfield back there.
Inside his own 10. And the return will be brought down. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have plenty of work to do after that return.
That's Nick Chamberlain from Newport Beach, California. He sure can. He's really a receiver playing tight end though.
Beat guys over the middle of the field.
man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
Check
And
with.
I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can
Figure that later on.
The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of your own color jerseys. By the way, you're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all up.
Check with.
This is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Williamson. And just a short, safe pass.
Well, tight ends at work.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Oh, stay on your feet. Oh, stay in bounds. Yeah.
We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him involved.
Sometimes the simplest stuff be the best. You don't really got to do too much. Just do what works. If you know you got fast receivers, just run slant plays. I mean, not slants, but go routes and crossing routes. It's hard to stop. Corners can't stop the crossing routes a lot of the times. Look at that. My receiver dead open. Look at that. Easy. Every time.
Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They'll run the option.
Good run.
Almost to that first down.
Good run, Scooby. Scooby snacks.
They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
I'll leave Kongbo in there. He's downhill. We need that.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Ooh, touchdown.
And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together. Put the 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this one.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return. They thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaches.
We'll go by speed.
And we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Excuse me. Excuse me. We'll go about overall right now. I might switch it.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The inside handoff. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. The Scarlet Knights.
3-3-5 tight's a good defense to run. You can stop the run and the pass with it.
Off play action.
Look at that.
And the pass rush.
Got him, coach.
And they tackle him at the 19. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
They make the stop, but there is a
Damn, it's roughing the passer.
We'll see what that's all about.
Man, that should have been a pick, dude.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Looking to go up top on first down.
Got him, coach. Fumble. Let's go. Take a picture, Trick.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble.
Take a picture, Trick.
And that is exactly how you draw.
My defense makes plays.
But you get the football. You hit them, you try to rake it out. Great job on the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Carlos Snodgrass, good play from Pennsylvania. Big fella out there.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. The lone back's got it. Maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
I'm low-key sparing it because I could just be airing it out. Like on every play, I'm trying to just play balance, though.
The football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got a man. It's Williamson. There to make the tackle, but
should have jumped over him.
Good enough to give him a first down. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll throw it on first down.
Damn, I held it too long. That's my fault.
Down he goes at the 22.
That's one play. That's one play. Y'all still losing.
After the defense comes up with a sack.
Wow.
It's picked off. Bringing it back.
Damn. Catch him. Catch him.
The 20. He's at the 10.
Damn.
And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rutgers.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella.
All some fluky ass, lucky ducky shit.
More about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I got?
I was running the ball.
I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athlete.
That was some BS right there.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll try the left side.
Run him over.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, late.
I might put DD in there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
You all right?
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Went to the running game on third down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. So the offense will go for it around midfield. He'll try to throw it.
Chamberlain.
First down.
Chamberlain.
Well past the stick.
Chamberlain.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge
And it's roughing the passer.
hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for it.
Touchdown.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they'll try to attack it from 2. To the air, it's Foster. In the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Smooth like silk.
With the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. You're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together.
Just glad they got that little fluky-ass touchdown. Should be blowing them out.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw.
Got him, coach. Where you going?
Quarterback tried to scramble.
Aaron Rodgers from Oakland, California.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
He threw it right by that fucking corner. Damn.
Nothing but down the middle. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
They're going to have a situation here. They're going to have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that
We still love those.
Defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
The kickoff team out there and booted away 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Oh, he's going to go for the return. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Oh, get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, get out the way. Oh, get out the way, dude. That was a touchdown, bruh. Oh, my gosh, bruh. Dang. Like, what? That would have been a touchdown, bruh. Are you kidding me, bruh? Get out the way, bruh. Oh, my gosh. Man. Man.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking for a man. It's Foster. Fires to the big fella. Makes the catch and knocked down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down.
Trying to find that end around play I ran earlier.
Yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Going to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand of Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
Running the ball is a key to victory, period.
2nd and 4. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense.
It's a statement drive we on. It's a punch him in their mouth drive.
On 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards on pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Might as well stick with him. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that.
Oh, my running back started to chop now. Bonham starting to chop.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Able to get one down to the 15.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman and getting to the running back's cat-like quickness?
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Finds his man. It's Williamson. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Williamson.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage
The
was
Don
tight.
Mega.
He had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
To the air, it's Foster.
Touchdown. Check what?
It's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
It's going to stand.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. The snap sets up the throw.
Let's go.
Two-point conversion is good.
Y'all ain't fast enough. Let's go. My quarterback's faster.
To cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5.
Washington ran one back on me last game. Ain't happening. Didn't happen in this game. They're going to have to go score the whole length of the field if they're going to get some points. Got him, coach. Where you going? Snodgrass on his ass. Put him on the grass.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and
Ooh,
long.
good hit.
He dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Jeff Haas, good tackle. That was a good tackle right there.
Keep them pinned in their own end. They're bringing heat.
Blown up.
And the sophomore has to get that one out in front of his
He sure does.
And the Scarlet Knights decide to
Turn up.
away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They able to punt and bail them out. He's got great speed. Looking for running. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The running back has it. Using the spin.
Ooh, they lucky he made that tackle. That was a house call.
Ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
We about to have our way now.
Looking at a 2nd and 2.
We score again. It's Hut.
The give to the left. Tackle is made at
Congo.
after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a 1st down. Someone's going to have to step up. Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to the playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on the 1st down.
Right hand.
Now, what opens up play action? Now you're making him play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with the pads.
They knock him down right there.
High formation.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll try to run for it. They bring him down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running.
Touchdown. Don Mega. Ezekiel Williamson.
Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he threw it off his back foot. That's why he's a D1 player. 5-star recruit.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is in front. They own the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to
Get at
create
him.
momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third.
Good hit.
You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
You gonna snap the ball?
And I don't think they got a snap before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the setback, the offense gets set for
That crowd noise is for real. Loudest in the country. Where you going?
And the pressure gets to him down.
Because I think that quarterback got hurt.
A timeout.
Oh no, they call timeout.
Offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking for an open man on second down. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start
Man, don't let them get the first.
and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. Sometimes they get the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And the ball will bounce at the floor and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. And if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down if I get it.
Oh, and he gets
Oh, stay on your feet. What the hell?
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Stay on your feet, bro.
You and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back
Why
out.
does he not stay on his feet? Damn.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to
Both the
open this
defenders
drive.
fell down, too.
This is near midfield at the 49. Getting some heat. Snagged in the middle. Mitch Williams.
Herb.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, just keeps firing. Gets open down the middle. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Foster. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Wolverines will have it first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Touchdown.
Wolverines. A great catch and run.
Ezekiel Williamson.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays.
I mean, he's 6'5". Just throw it up. This dude's baby Randy Moss.
Top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That's what his 6th touchdown of the season. And we only in week 4. Right before the half. He had a touchdown last game. Last week, that was before the half, too.
Ready to try the point after.
He's a definition of a go-to receiver.
Kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown. And the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here's the return from inside his 10. Coverage team there to make a stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the
He only gave up 81 yards. They gave up 404.
in Ann Arbor.
6 sacks, they got 1. Both got 1 turnover.
Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfested
Little fluky ass touchdown. It was fluky, bro.
And dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline of both.
It was another 5 yards. He would have got caught, though.
With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Wolverines will kick it off.
Should we play like the #1 team supposed to play, though? So we got to get on them. Everybody we play, we got to get on them.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Get on.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team.
He didn't score, though. That's all that mattered.
Able to keep him from taking it all the way. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, looking again to throw.
That's a pick.
That ball is
Chance Fairley.
intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Take a picture, Trick.
Capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's so easy.
We'll get a pick every game.
You should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
You should know not to throw it to 18. Come on, man. You should know that.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, it's just maintain the lead.
All right, let's play in a minute.
Been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air, it's Foster.
Chamberlain.
Big fella. They made the stop right there. Pickup is still short of the first down. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They made the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again.
Oh.
What a spectacular layout and catch.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. That last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
That was a dart right there. That was a drop in the bucket.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab down the middle.
Dice, man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, you serious?
And it's intercepted.
Damn it.
From the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action on first down.
Got him, coach.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. And this defense.
And my defense step up.
Sack, Jack. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple.
Defense got the offense back.
On third and long, no.
That's a pig. Let's go. Take a picture, trick. With my shit right back.
Change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays.
Got some room.
Let's go. Combo. Got a convoy.
Michigan. And the route is on.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to
Untouched.
use his speed in the open field and go score. He's been really good for his offense earlier this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Got to make up for that interception I threw on some dumb shit. On some dumb dish. Saying just run the ball. We got the team. I don't really got to do too much. Sometimes I be forcing the ball too much sometimes. For no reason. Just let it come.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
Got him, coach.
And he snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And the returner will be knocked down.
He giving Congo the ball. He's shopping. He's already got 5 touchdowns on the year already.
Hands it off. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
So look, that's a nice little hit.
Making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They stop him.
Led the nation in rushing like the last 2 years.
It will be 2nd and inches coming
What he do?
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Leads it with the running back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well. And I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They're going to run it to the right. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Going with the ground game left. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Let's keep running it.
Has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Defense going all in to stop the run. On the option. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Maybe they won't give in and just pass it here. 3rd and goal from the 4 and 3 tight ends on the field.
Nick Chamberlain.
Touchdown Wolverine. And the punishment has been extended. And now they'll try to
No
get
mercy.
a 2-point conversion, guys.
You playing no mercy.
Back to pass, it's Foster. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Nifty run there. Pick up a 6 out to the 25.
I know it's sexy to play football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of games.
He had another interception.
Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They can really be aggressive after that last play in 2nd and 3.
Come on, defense. Stay on him.
After run, now throw. Makes his connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
He didn't fucking fumble it though.
He takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty
That's a
good about
pick.
Oh.
He was in front of him. Should have been a pick. That was a perfect play. He was in perfect, the defender was in perfect position, man.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can you make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Fires to the tight end.
Let's go.
25, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. Got his man. This offense has a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Foster. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the 8th?
Yeah, right.
We'll see as we start the fourth. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. Either they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way,
Or they're holding call.
most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Open.
They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Now he'll let one fly on the left side. And he's
Let's go.
inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Looking like Deshaun Jackson.
And the stomping has commenced. With that in the lead, nice.
Damn, my quarterback got hit when he threw it.
Toward a 4-0 start.
Let's go.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
That's his first catch of the day, too. I know.
Set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee. They'll bring it to the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Justin, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, it just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push.
And he gets to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run.
Good tackle.
And
Funny.
he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Running to the left. Nice, solid 4th tackle from this sophomore.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got his man quick. They get him on the ground.
Christ, man. When you in the crisis, go to Christ, man.
It's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll run the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like his QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking to pass. It's Fisher.
Are you serious?
It's picked off.
Wow.
Takes it the other
Just
way.
like the last game.
50. He's at the 30.
Some bullshit.
The 10.
I was actually about to throw it away, too, when I got hit.
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He kept those legs
Keep it going, though.
out to the 19.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. On the move is a 30.
Let's go. Good run.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Break the tackle. That's a tug. Break the tackle.
Makes the stop after the sweet run.
That boy Broker, that boy, he's up next. He's a 5-star recruit. I was going to put him on defense, but
Clock grinding. Man down on the plays. The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Pocket starts to collapse. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
That's caught. It's Lincoln. They make the stop trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker. Nice play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
These guys are keeping it. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
oh, Chamberlain.
Catch past the sticks.
Let's go.
Wolverines. And the beat down.
And then 20 yards, 6 catches, 2 tugs.
They give themselves
Got a buck 20 on them fools.
trying to reel off their 4th straight win. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
Afterburner's coming. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Trying to get to it.
Over with.
And they couldn't hold
Good tackle. Got him, coach.
goes down with the sack. After the
Robert
big
Keenan.
first down sack, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Gore. Coming after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to take off.
No, it's too slow.
Not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. It's wise not to be too greedy.
He wishing for that miracle.
Send out the field goal unit.
You might get it one day, not this game though.
Big leg from 47 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Oh,
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue weave helmets on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you need.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Wide open downfield. Boy, he looked as if he was going
96 speed is deadly.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
And Chamberlain, that boy open like the stove.
Loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Ooh,
And we have breaking
that's
news.
another one.
They score yet another touchdown.
That's his 3rd tag.
Points.
Mustafa Kongbo.
More points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week,
Ooh, good hit.
figure
Ooh.
out what your
Picky.
offense is going to be moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gore. Pressure coming.
Where you going? Douglas.
Rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything
I'm
just
trying to score
right
again.
for the big play coming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short
they gonna
of
punt.
trying to gain its 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
We got 100 yards rushing.
7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Run the clock out.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They'll ride the hot hand.
Let's game.
He is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time has expired here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win?
We had 9 tackles, 8 sacks.
Foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My receivers, 8. Williamson, he had 2. 156 yards, 13 touchdowns. Chamberlain, he had 7 catches, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lobato, he had 4 catches, 103 yards, 1 touchdown. Checkwood, he had 30 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 catches. 21 yards after catch, though. Chamberlain, he had 83 yards after catch. Boy had 103 yards, 17 carries, 3 touchdowns. Miami, 15 carries, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. He had 5 catches, 50 yards. He carries, 50 yards. Total tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 8 sacks. Gonna fuck around and win the Heisman. Out there recruiting. I don't really get that many 5-stars this year. Usually I get a gang of them. I just go off for what I need, though. It gets to the point when you get so stacked, you got enough players, it just don't really matter. Everybody's pretty much signed. Almost on the verge of signing. Winning from Princeton, New Jersey. Possession, tight end, 6'6", 249. Parker Bartov. I'm good. I don't need no quarterbacks. He's trying to go to the U. See who else is on the board. Those players. Jared Longbow. Right guard, Oz need lineman. Because I run the ball a lot. For that lineman, period. Two more. Greg Lewis from Pittsburgh, California. Pass coverage, 6'2". Little linebacker. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Shit, Cleveland. He's trying to go to Miami. He ain't really tripping on playing time, which is good because I got a lot of receivers. Yeah, Gabe McCown. Paris. of these guys I might take off the board because they're not even. So I ain't trying to get it to where it's too many players. I'll wait on Longbow. If he doesn't move up, I'll take him on because I just put him on the board. Mike Jones, he's third, so it's not going to be as hard to get him. I guess Oklahoma, yep, they got the #1 class like they always do, of course, every year. Penn State second, Eastern Michigan, Arizona State, Oregon, Troy, Miami, Louisiana Tech, Stanford, Syracuse. Let's watch our quiz. Neil Keenan was on there. Ezekiel Wentz, I'm going to try to get him the Heisman. I haven't had a receiver win the Heisman yet. Usually it's a linebacker that win it, quarterback. I haven't had a running back or receiver win it yet. He's in third right now. Byron Douglas. The boy is a beast. He's only a sophomore. Already on the list. Robert Keenan, he's going out with a bang. It's like his first year kind of playing, him and Douglas. James Lockridge from Nebraska, quarterback. He's a junior. He's from Fort Myers, Florida, 6'5", 219. Jeremy Gammon, improviser. He's 6'4", 220. He's from 8 Mile, Alabama. Right hand. Okay. Check the top 25. Michigan, Florida State, Nebraska, Penn State, Oregon's 5, Arizona State, Oklahoma, Miami, Texas Tech, Colorado, Clemson, Middle Tennessee State, USC, Notre Dame, Ole Miss 15, Texas A&M. Let me check the Big Ten. Maryland, how are they in front of us? They're already 2-3, 2-0 in the conference. We 4-0. Nebraska. Wait, hold on, my fault. Big Ten. Yeah, this the Big Ten North here. Oh, they in front of us though. It's all good. Still a long season to go. Nebraska, they don't really got to play nobody. I might move the teams around a little bit, make it more competitive. It's more competitive competition in the North than it is the South. Nebraska, Penn State, both undefeated, so they gonna probably cross each other out towards the end of the season. Iowa, Northwestern, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Pittsburgh, Purdue. I played Penn State like 3-4 times in the Big Ten Championship, like in a row. So it'd be nice to play a different team. I don't think I played Nebraska. I think I might have played. Yeah, I think I played Nebraska one time in the Big Ten Championship. I think I played them. I haven't played Wisconsin yet, or Pittsburgh, or Northwestern. Played Iowa, played Purdue in the Big Ten Championship. But I ain't played Northwestern or Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I just moved them to the Big Ten, I think, like 3 seasons ago, though. So they just got in. Because Michigan State and Ohio State, they're going to be down, of course. They're like mid-level competition right now. Rutgers, Indiana. So I'll probably play one more game. Wear our regular uniforms. Our regular 3-4 this game.
Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk
You have to jump, Chamberlain. That's how you drop the ball. Just catch it. You wide open.
The opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for growth.
They're lucky I missed it. They're lucky I missed that throw.
I think when you go through this progression as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw it to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a grab, and he's got the first. Smashes him with the stiff arm.
Let's go.
Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it down 1st and goal. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver.
It's on the score.
He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and snagged in the end zone.
Easy. Don Mega.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Check what?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So Iowa State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the start point.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this quarterback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43.
Where you going?
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Loss of 4. Second down coming up.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the back.
Good hit.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43.
Good tackle. Honey. Robert Keenan, there's that man again.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the return will be brought down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got it across
Chopping.
the 20 and out to the 23.
Keep it chopping.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what
Gotta
you
catch
do
the ball.
best and throw the ball.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got it down the middle.
First down.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, hit the QB under center,
Keep chopping.
right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he's hard to bring down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're bringing heat. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. If you don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, make the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here.
Got him, coach.
Caught up to and sacked at the 12.
He need my pilot.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Cyclones heading quickly to the line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. And the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blocked.
They keep thinking you can run it, though. You're going to get your quarterback fucked up. Don't get him hurt.
For a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one.
That's what you're not doing. You're not running the football. You're not doing that.
Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll keep it himself. At the 45 on its way. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with a positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Ooh, blown up.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Get high.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he
got him, coach.
And the pressure is coming
Funny.
in, and they get
Hunt that shit.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Foster. Gets it out fast. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Throws to the wideout.
So good catch.
They get him
Don
on
Mega.
and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wants to throw.
Oh my gosh. Fuck.
And he's brought down to this defense.
I said I'd be forcing it sometime.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that 1st career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right in the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass.
You got to make the tackle, man. That's a sack.
Complete to the right.
Ew.
Touchdown, Cyclones! What a grab and go for the score. When that receiver got free, it was over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return
Should have went to the outside. I had room.
to be able to find some space and put his team in a much better field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside.
I could have threw it, but running.
I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to
Try to run more with my quarterback instead of just throwing it all the time. So he can run too. He's not the best at running, but he can run.
That corner should have been blocked, and he should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed.
Let's go. Congo for 6.
Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it.
Oh, good hit.
It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. You want to to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, Dave.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's Foster. Finds the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw.
Ooh, check what? Check what? Touchdown.
His way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
All they need is a little daylight. They'll be home by nighttime.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Checkler got some slave feet, boy. That boy be running. He's like one of the fastest receivers on the team. Demi Lovato.
This is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Army. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just a short pass to the
Ooh, stay on your feet.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when
They're trying to double. They're trying to double Ezekiel.
Long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He's dominant in this offense.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
On it.
They're going to run it. Jukes his way for more. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the 17-yard line, threatening the score on 1st and 10.
All right, let's play in a minute.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Foster. He's got the tight end.
Oh.
That completion has them
Chamberlain.
doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more
Gotta get him a
points.
tub.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time.
Got him, coach.
You got to be aggressive.
Got him, coach.
Defense gets to the quarterback. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after them. Turns it on down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space,
Well, y'all still losing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but build some momentum. Maybe this second half, airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the hell happens.
35, Iowa State, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the...
I love this play, the tight end attack. It's a great play to run. It's a bailout.
They try to put something up before halftime. He turns it loose to the
Oh, that's a touchdown. Oh. Let's go to halftime. It's cool. We already up. I don't got to force the issue. That was a touchdown, though.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right.
Longar couldn't get that. That should have been a pick. Or at least an incomplete pass.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way then converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Excuse me.
But not before he picks up the first down. The Cyclones will hustle through the line. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
That was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Got him, coach.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a
should have been a pick.
match up there. Third down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the tight end.
Nope.
Complete downfield.
Funny. Let me kick the field goal. Better take the points.
Stands tall and makes the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. After putting up the 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Iowa State, 17.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Handoff to the lone back. Open space at the 25. They make
He chopping.
the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They finally make the stop, and the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive.
The DD, he's fresh. He's chopping. He ain't got no reps.
Racing to the line in the hurry up. A first down run on the doorstep. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If you don't tip the scales in 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line deep. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
Ooh, Chamberlain.
Touchdown Wolverines. And
go.
the pummeling has started.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We only in week 6.
We'll tack another one onto this
We're
lead.
balling.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Liberty is in front. They led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Kennesaw State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give out of the gun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. From the gun, give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10.
Run it again, run it again.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it.
But they booing.
Able to make the tackle for loss.
They don't like that.
And the Wolverines are in the hurry up. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
We'll go ahead and get combo. His 100 yards right quick.
Make him honor the run. Make him know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Foster. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more on
Hey, Williamson, now I'm going to put Lobato in. Probably put Lincoln in, too. We stack with receiver.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5.
I broke Alabama quarterback neck like that. I don't think he's a quarterback. Yeah, it was a quarterback. I ain't break his neck, but fucked him up. It was a Rose Bowl some years back.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking deep.
That's a pick. Barely. Gets one every game. Take it back. Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
He's at the 10.
Oh, let's go.
Not only on the pick,
take a picture, Trigg.
Tremendous field position.
Some defensive players just have
and their quarterback hurt. Take a picture, Trigg.
You can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally
James Fairley from Kentucky.
Break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield.
Check what?
Touchdown, Wolverines! And the punishment has been extended. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
It's throwing dart after dart after dart. After dart after dart.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself.
He didn't even get the 1st down.
And that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find a big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient.
Ooh, good hit.
That pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense.
But that lineman got hurt.
An injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd
tackle.
down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside.
Let's go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field, he was able to go and cover it.
Across the 25, he's got room.
Yeah. Holding.
Brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Foster. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Tackled immediately after the catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end.
Stop.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Complete.
Check what?
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They lucky I couldn't make that throw. Ooh, they lucky. That was a tug. Lavato was gone. He was gone. Damn it! Damn. Linebacker want to sit there.
The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
That's a catch it.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job on that front ball to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Comes out throwing on first down.
Gotta make the tackle.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed.
He'll take a shot. He snares it in
He was
the
wide
end
open
zone.
too.
Touchdown, Cyclone!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. Has the 45 on its way. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Shows him the stiff arm.
Let's go.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tackled, but he has a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity.
Yeah, 243 yards rushing.
Running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
63, Iowa State, 24.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. And the quarterback
got him, coach.
all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. They'll give it on the counter. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Got him, coach.
And he can't escape, and down he
Halle.
goes. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and they wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Working the middle, it's complete. Nothing but green. Heading to the end zone.
Let's go. Price, man.
Put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Let's go.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen.
Boy, Christ, man.
Check this out.
You in a crisis, call on Christ, man. He'll make the play for you.
But those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 8 over Texas A&M. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find something. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot.
That's a pick.
And that is
Take a picture, Trick.
interception number 3
Biggs.
on the day.
this is a beautiful situation.
Biggs making big-time plays.
By 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the lone running back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Booker coming to break your ass up.
1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
The only thing is he's not a fast running back, but it's all good. He's power. He's power and strength. He get into the open field, he can run though.
The heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
It's 1st down from the 11. Got out of trouble and throw.
Ooh, that was a dart.
It in the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated now.
Snap this ball like 1 second left.
It's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He'll ride his man on the option.
He didn't get it.
Works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play, you've had the stats. They'll throw on 3rd and short.
Chamberlain.
Got it in the end zone.
That's over his 3rd tug.
This is an absolute blowout.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, 50 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, 81% completion. I threw, what, 2 picks with him, trying to force it.
And man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Running game, killing it. Kevin Byham, 24 carries, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 fumble. Mustafa Kongbo, 17 carries, 115 yards, rushing, 1 touchdown. Dewey Foster, 7 carries, 30 yards. Chamberlain, 9 catches, 3 touchdowns, 111 yards. Priceman, 7 catches, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. I took Williamson. Now he didn't even really play that much. He didn't have to. Let all my other receivers eat. Should start getting some signees soon. It's been a minute. Yep, there it goes. Right when I speak. Jason Forte from Norfolk, Massachusetts. 4-star middle linebacker. Carl Seif, Fort Myers, Florida. Cornerback, 4-star. Robert Keenan, 11 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 5 sacks. Yeah, he's probably going to win the Heisman. He's doing this shit like every game. And Chamberlain got the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. 9 catches, 111 yards, 3 tugs. We got Northwestern. He's trying to go to Illinois. Clay Blunt, he's probably gonna commit to Miami. We done dropped the third. Nebraska's in second. Nah, Michigan State. That's a key game for us. Be no little brother. That's our thing. Have all the recruits watch Big Brother be Little Brother. That's our thing. I always try to get recruits on that game every time. That's one of our biggest games outside of Ohio State. And he's trying to go to Little Brother. I can't get him on a visit. He committed to Illinois. That's good for him. He's from Illinois, though. He's trying to play for his home state. I ain't got no problem with that. Like I say, you can't get everybody. good. Expect a lot of these guys probably going to end up signing, though. A couple of guys could still flip, though. Yeah, I'm about to get off here, though. Appreciate everybody tuning into the live, riding with me. Florida State, they moved up to 2. They beat Virginia Tech 42-25. They got Georgia Tech this week. Nebraska still 3rd. Penn State still 4th. Nebraska got to play Michigan State. Penn State play Ohio State. Oregon's 5. They got a bye week. Arizona State. Oklahoma still 7. Miami still 8. Colorado's 9. Middle Tennessee State 10. USC, Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Virginia, Vanderbilt, Pittsburgh, Wisconsin, Cincinnati, Florida, Texas A&M, NC State, Texas Tech, Clemson, Syracuse, and North Carolina. And they just lost to Virginia 27-24. Clemson lost. Texas Tech lost to Fresno State. Texas A&M lost to Florida 19-22. That was a close game. Florida State. Florida, they won their game. Yep. That's the top 25, though. Check the Heisman watch. Ezekiel Wilson on there now. Chamberlain. Douglas. Keenan probably going to win it, though.